Today I want to share with you a beautiful Greek fig and honey yogurt cake. Super delicious, really not that hard to make at all, and it is absolutely fantastic. Not only is it super delicious, but it's beautiful to look at as well. So, first things first, as always, we're going to preheat our oven about 350 degrees Fahrenheit or about 160 degrees Celsius, give or take. Get that off and going. The next thing is the actual topping of our cake, because it's almost going to go upside down in terms of how we're going to bake it. So first things first, I'm going to put in a 1/4 cup of my softened butter. Half a cup of brown sugar is going to go in. A 1/4 cup of honey will go in here as well. And absolutely perfect. There we go, just like that. A little extra fell in there, not a big deal. That's perfect. Just like that there. Awesome. Let's put that away. And 2 tablespoons of brandy. That's going to go in there. And now what we're going to do is just stir to combine this and just kind of make sure that everything is melted and incorporated. That is the name of the game here. Now, for this, I'm using a 12-inch round stainless steel pan. Nothing complicated. Remember our little mixture here. Oh, this smells so good already. I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to pour it right into our pan here. Nothing complicated at all. Boom. Done. So that's the first part there. Let me just move that up. And then just swirl it around, make it nice and even. That's perfect right there. Let me just move this over. The next thing, the figs. So to these figs, all I'm going to do is just slice off the tops, cut them in half. I'm just going to take these and put them cut side down around the perimeter, evenly spaced, leaving about 1/2 inch from the edge of the pan. Oh, there we go. There's that, like that. They keep falling down, but not a big deal. I'm just going to leave this like this here. Just like that. So now the bottom of our pan, which is going to be ultimately the top, is already lined with our figs. Oh, there's 1/2. Now, I'm going to take this, just going to move it out of the way here, and get on with actually our batter. So for this, nothing complicated. Again, very simple. So for our batter, I'm going to take 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 3/4 cup of the baking flour or pastry flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder is going to go in here. And I'm just going to take my whisk and just very lightly and slowly and gently just incorporate these 3 so that way they have a little bit of air in them and they're pretty well evenly mixed. Just like that. So that part is done as well. So for our wet ingredients, I'm going to use 1/2 cup of room temperature butter. And you're just going to whip this up so it gets nice, light, and airy. Next thing is a 1/4 cup olive oil. So that goes in there. Just 2 eggs. Perfect. 1, 2. And slowly start incorporating the eggs and the butter together. Told you there's nothing to this. The next thing to go in is our honey. And for this, I'm going to do about a 1/4 cup of honey, a 1/4 cup of milk, 1/3 cup sugar is going in, and 1 cup of Greek strained yogurt is going to go in as well. So I'm just going to put this in just like that. All the money now in this recipe is to make sure that you don't overbeat this part here. If you do, it's going to become really firm and kind of stodgy in the baking process, and you don't want that. So let's just slowly start building in our wet ingredients and just start mixing them up. Now that this is done, time to add our dry ingredients into our wet ingredients. And I'm going to stop using my electric mixer and just slowly start whisking these together. And it's almost like putting together like a pancake batter, if you will. Just like that. Nothing to this. And just scrape off the bowl. Make sure you're getting everything incorporated in this. And just basically, you could also fold this in now. Just like that. Perfect. Now, my friends, this is ready to go. So I'm going to bring back my original pan with our topping and our figs, and I'm just going to slowly start pouring this in. At this point now, I'm going to enlist the help of my offset spatula. That way, it'll help me smooth it out. And just take your time doing this. Let me just move this out of the way here. And just slowly start moving it and spreading it out to the edge of your pan. So that's it. Our cake is ready to go. Our oven is preheated to, to 350. I'm going to put this in there for about 45 minutes, give or take, until it becomes GBD, baby, golden brown and delicious. All right, so our fig and honey yogurt cake is ready to go. Very important step here, super important. Make sure that when this thing comes out of the oven, it sits for about 10 to 15 minutes. What you want is a little bit of separation from the sides here, but you also want everything to kind of not be too tacky, because here comes my favorite part, is actually flipping this cake upside down. Pray for me at home. So, my serving platter here, nice. You're going to center this like that. That looks about center, right? So, on a count of 3, we're going to flip and you're going to hold it without actually lifting the pan off the cake. Ready? So, here we go. 1, 2, there it is. How does that sound to you? Ow, that's hot. Even after 10 minutes, it's still going to be hot. What we're going to do is very, very carefully, we're going to kind of lift off the pan here, and to see how this thing went. So, hopefully I don't screw this up. Oh, there it is. That's going to leave a mark. But that's okay. That's okay. So, that is, oh, I lost one there. He's got to get back there. He's not escaping. My friends, that is my Greek fig and honey yogurt cake. It is absolutely, holy cow, is this ever like good? And it smells fantastic. Fantastic. This is unbelievable. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to let this kind of sit there now for a while. I'm not going to cut into it now, so they'll be like, don't freak out. It's just the way it is. But the key thing here to remember as well, it's going to be a really, really moist cake. Forget about the flavor. The flavor is going to be like off the chart, crazy, like prepared to go insane. But you're going to leave this now for a little bit, let it reconstitute, and prepare to have like a taste explosion in your mouth. You can take this to friend's house. You can take this, or having people over for cake. You pull this out, my friends, and you're going to look like a rock star. So that's it for this episode on my Greek fig and honey yogurt cake. I thank you so much for watching. For this recipe and so many others, check it out online at kensgreektable.com. And until next time, I will see you on the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.